From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Hey, good evening, folks. It was a pretty interesting, eventful weekend. Of course, we had that the eclipse. That was yesterday. That was pretty nice. And today actually shaped up to be a much nicer day than yesterday. The clouds did let loose just a little bit. Really not that bad of a Sunday, all things considered. But I think tomorrow, not looking too good, to be honest with you. I've been calling it Monday blues the past couple days. I think that's the best way to put it. It's just looking kind of yucky with those rain chances. But as we head towards the week, we dry out, and I think the main thing is we're actually trending hotter as I expected. I was telling you that just yesterday. It wouldn't shock me to see some 90s popping up across the area for the highs as we head towards Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. Sure enough, I'm starting to see some indications of that. We'll discuss that more in just a few moments. But as for now, today, yeah, we had a pretty nice day out there, not much in the way of cloud cover. This frontal passage behind me, though, that's pushing east with time here. Looks like we get the best rain chances, the best chance of more accumulating rain off to the north and west here. We're talking Trinity County, points north up by Crescent City. Really west, or west of I-5, I think is the best chance for the heavier rain. We're talking 1 to 2 inches. But then you head east of I-5 into Modoc County in the eastern mountains. You do still see some isolated pockets of heavier rain there, but it really fades off pretty quickly as we head through Monday night into Tuesday. And then into Tuesday, we look fantastic, and that really is the status quo for the next several days afterwards. We get this high pressure sticking around across the North State, and that really paves the way for a lot of boring weather. And you know what? That's a good thing. By all means, I'll take a boring forecast. We got this warm trend as we head through the week, and then we have no real rain chances behind that. So Monday through tomorrow, yeah, like I said, 1 to 2 inches along the coast. That's what I'm expecting as we head over the next 12 to 24 hours. And then, yeah, like I said, I think the threshold is kind of I-5, to be honest with you. We're talking Mount Shasta, Wairika. That's really where we're kind of looking at the cutoff for the heavier rain chances. Then you head out east towards Modoc County and the eastern mountains as a whole. You're really not seeing much in the way of any accumulation out there. So, yeah, I really do think this is more of a coastal issue than anything else, but I do think the weather will be pretty gloomy for pretty much all of us as we head through tomorrow. That rain does actually put us about where we should be in terms of accumulation for the next 7 to 10 days, maybe a little bit below average out there towards Modoc County and the eastern mountains, but not enough to make any impactful difference. It's just kind of a little bit of an abnormality than anything else. So through the week, we do get that warming trend. We really are trending warm too. Notice we have this pocket of warmth taking hold by midweek here. I don't think that's going to last too long, though. I've been watching this right here. This kind of does creep down into the North State here. I think temperatures might cool off just a little bit as we head into the weekend, but we'll get there when we get there. I think in the meantime, we have some nice weather to go out and enjoy, that's for sure. So wave heights over the next several hours, nothing too remarkable. We're talking about 10 foot offshore. Along the coast, 5, 6, 7, 8 feet, stuff like that. So nothing too indicative of a small craft advisory right now. But as you're heading through tomorrow morning, I'd watch out for maybe an embedded squall as that system pushes through. Just take your precautions if you're out there on the water early in Monday afternoon, Monday morning, that key time frame. As for lows tonight, looks like the valley's consistent in the lower mid-50s. Then you head out towards the eastern mountains in Modoc County. Check out those 30s. You're starting to see those more consistently across the area. Along the coast, again, consistent with those lower 50s all the way down through Trinity County, all the way up to Crescent City with those consistent 50s. And then as we head through tomorrow, well, we're starting to see the hints. I say the hints because it's not necessarily going to be the warmest day ever tomorrow of a warming trend. The valley consistently in the lower to mid 70s. Down there at Chico, you're at 77, warmest temperature on the map. Then you head out east, you're starting to see Alturas at 69, Susanville at 73. The eastern mountains cooling down just a little bit with those 50s as you head higher in the elevation. Then along the coast, holding steady in the 60s, maybe near 70. So even with those kind of dreary conditions, we're staying fairly mild, at least for this time of year, and that really is a sign of the times because I think behind it, I do think we're warming up, if not getting downright hot at times. That's what I was talking about here. Unsurprisingly, we're starting to see those 80s creep back along portions of the North State here. Of course, as you're heading out towards Modoc County, you generally stay a little bit cooler, same for the eastern mountains, but even still, we're talking 80s consistent through the midweek. Rain chances, at least for Monday, yeah, I really think they're lower out this way. But let me show you those temperature trends here as we're talking Redding, Red Bluff, and Chico. 90s. Yeah, sure enough, like I said yesterday, it wouldn't shock me to see some 90s start to get introduced to the forecast, and it looks like that's what we're talking about here as we head through Wednesday and Thursday, maybe even Friday as well. Then you head out towards the weekend, looking still nice as well. 70s taking over for Saturday. But in the meantime, yeah, like I said, I really don't think the rain chances make it that significant here out towards Chico, Redding, and Red Bluff. Along the valley, I think that is the threshold. So we'll keep an eye on that. Don't be surprised if you see a shower, maybe a scattered boom of thunder, 1 or 2. as you head through tomorrow, but it's not a particularly high chance. And of course, along the coast, we're calling consistent 60s. And then you head towards the inland areas again. There are those 90s starting to come back in. It says 89, but you know, give it a degree or two of wiggle room you can reasonably expect out there. Then you head down towards Weaverville. You're talking about Trinity County. Again, consistent near 90 as we head towards the midweek. So I think we have a really nice week to look forward to. I assure you, behind these kind of gloomy days we have through tomorrow, it's going to be fantastic.